Protesters on Hospital Road today expressing their anger at vaccine mandates and other pandemic public health measures. Part of a series of planned demonstrations which organizers say are meant to stand up for personal freedoms. Good evening, welcome to City News. I'm Adrian Ghobrial. We're live outside of Toronto General Hospital, one of more than 10 hospitals across the country targeted by anti-vaccine mandate protests today. There were many messages shared by those who arrived here, including "My body, my choice," while doctors and patients we spoke with shared their belief that while everyone has the right to choose to protest, this isn't the place to do it.
Just saying that it's sad to see that we can't try to understand one another.
I asked the honest questions where you guys lie. You guys all lie.
It says vaxxed and grateful. Thank healthcare workers. It's unfortunate that they're so badly misinformed that they appear to believe a lot of the things that they're saying.
Today's protests were titled a National Health Freedom Movement and was organized by a group called Canadian Frontline Nurses. The co-founder says she lost her job in a long-term care home after being investigated for posting anti-vaccine mandate rhetoric on her social media pages.
We support everybody. We're proud advocates for medical freedom, and we're pro-choice, so we're not anti-vaxxers at all.
You say that you're not anti-vax, but many of the people here today very obviously are.
I'm not sure about that.
Though the sentiment ahead of today's rally was startling, with some on social media calling for guns to be brought to today's rally and for hospitals to be stormed so they could prove that COVID was fake. In response, some counter-protesters decided to get creative and brought their own signs.
My sign says, "I demand the right to be ignorant and selfish." And it also says, "I know more than scientists." Because a lot of the people you see here today will tell you that they've read something on the internet that somehow supersedes the World Health Organization. They'll tell you that no one's been tested.
Many healthcare workers telling City News that today's protest on the doorstep of hospitals from coast to coast is simply inappropriate, even dangerous.
I think it's ridiculous. If they can see what's happening inside, people on life support, they might have a different viewpoint.
This is a place for nurses and doctors to care for people and for people to heal. It's not a place to intimidate or harass or prevent the entrance or exit of people seeking medical care. I fully feel people should express their opinions and express them to their politicians, but not on this sacred ground behind us.
It's a hard process going through the hospital and making your appointments and being at the right place at the right time. Add that stress of having to walk through a protest or deal with protesters, it's just not fair for those patients.
Marco Michelucci is a police officer. He's also a brain cancer survivor who's now battling leukemia. He had an appointment across the street at Princess Margaret today and was unsure what he would be walking into.
I don't think this is the time or the place. Hospital Alley, literally hundreds of patients every day walking to and from to deal with most likely the worst thing they've ever dealt with in their life. The last thing they need is to have to deal with protesters.
Now, there were concerns that protesters would be blocking ambulances, but at least here at Toronto General, the emergency entrance is around the side of the building. The protest took place here at the front doors. Toronto Police confirming that no one was arrested today.